Let's talk about coming out of stress mode, what it means and why it matters. First, I want to tell you a story about this one boy. When he was 11 years old, he actually stopped growing, and he stopped growing for almost 5 years. So, at a time when kids grow a lot, between 11 and 16 years old, he grew just basically very, very few inches. The reason for that is because that boy was in a constant state of stress mode. Now, we see this with our children, our sensitive kids, all the time. If you have a child with autism or a child who is diagnosed with an anxiety disorder, OCD, obsession compulsive disorder, or ODD, oppositional defiance disorder, most of our sensitive kids, they live in a constant state of stress mode. So, why it's important to help them move out of stress mode? Because our autonomic nervous system has two arms. It has the parasympathetic state and the sympathetic state. And in a healthy person, those two arms of the nervous system are supposed to work together and balance each other. But for a child who is in a constant state of stress mode, basically they're in a constant state of sympathetic. And what is the sympathetic? The sympathetic arm of the nervous system is the part of the nervous system that actually brings oxygen and increases the blood flow to the essential organs. What happens is when we increase the blood flow to the essential organs, we can increase the heart rate. So that is a very important component for when we are in a stress situation. So if there is a danger, if you're being robbed or if somebody's threatening you, you can run and move fast. So the sympathetic state stimulates and allows our body to have actually more access to movement and to move fast. The thing is that when our body is in a sympathetic state, our body is not able to heal, our body is not able to relax and rest, our body is not able to restore, our body is also not able to digest, sleep well, and our body is not able to learn. So if you have a sensitive child, if you have a child on the autism spectrum or another diagnosis that your child might have, there's probably a list of things that you would love for your child to learn. And I'm sure your child would love to learn those things too. Those things might have to do with social engagement. So you probably wish that your child could participate in group activities and learn in those group activities. You probably really hope that one day your child will be able to participate in community and in society. You probably wish at times that your child is able to